Hello and welcome to How Did the Democrats Take a Preposition, the word of, something so basic to the language of almost every culture. I would say every culture. Of is a preposition, usually in the middle of a couple of nouns, like, that's the son of my brother. Okay, son, brother, nouns. Usually a preposition helps bring them together to make you understand. Of. Just like the word the. Bill Clinton distorted and disrupted that word and ruined that word and muddied the waters on the word the. You think that can't be topped. But it has been topped. And it has been topped by people who aggressively seek to use racism without making it look like they're using racism. Now, I don't have the definition of racism on hand right now, but I would just assume, by using my own brain and years of life, that the word racism would probably mean, all right, throughout the history of men and women, we're talking probably millions of years, certain people develop certain looks, pigment colors, characteristics because of where they chose to settle and try to survive. Now, a lot of people think, oh yeah, everybody was just a hunter and a gatherer back then, and just like the woman stayed in the cave and the man went out and brought home a saber-toothed tiger to fillet. That's not the case. I think a lot of people just got together like in forms of little cities or little villages because strength in numbers. So over millions of years, people develop different looks, usually because of the environment they're in. Now, if you were near the equator, you're probably going to be darker. And if you're hiding up in the mountains of Scandinavia somewhere, you're probably going to be whiter because over time you see less sun. So racism is basically a division, a hate, a dislike for somebody that looks different. I just did that for you. Okay. Lately, there's been this phrase going around, usually always used by Democrats, and heavily lately by Democrats. Remember, they ruined the word the. Bill Clinton and the Democrats. Women of color. Is that a racist statement? You're damn freaking right it's racist. Think about it. You imagine 5 women right now. Imagine, let's say, a Latino woman, even though Latinos comes in all colors and shades. Black, same thing. Throw in, let's say, an Arab, Asian, and a white lady. 5 women, all side by side. You know what I'd call that? Women of color. But that's not what it means right now. See, they took the word of, and it's now a preposition that alludes to you're bad, you're white, you're a woman, you should shut the hell up because I'm a woman of color. Remember the 5 women? All different colors? The statement women of color or woman of color, like Kamala Harris is using, or Ilhan Omar, or that other Rashida Freak Tlaib, or any black Democrat congresswoman who uses that lovingly nowadays. See, they discovered a term where they could still call you a racist, and they will call you a racist. But that is becoming less and less effective because, well, they've called everybody in the racist world now. Everybody's a racist, and it's generally to a white person. Are racists only hovering and confiding themselves into the white community? I don't think so. I think there's just a lot of parental, prejudices grandmotherable prejudices, things that are handed down, also things that people see, also things that people experience, where you might form a prejudice. Is it right? No. Is everybody supposed to be clustered into a category because of their color? Absolutely not. Everybody's different. Don't you get that? I'm trying to say, look back to when you were a baby and stop hating on that baby because maybe you don't like the color. Everybody's innocent at that age. You learn racism and prejudice. So scholars and weirdo wackos on the Democrat side have come up with probably some focus group testing of, now how can we say racist in a subtle way where it applies just as effectively to shut you down and shut up? Because, remember Sally Boynton Brown video? I'm going to tell white people to sit down and shut up. I will tell them and keep them shut up. There's a white woman, Sally Boynton Brown. Such a hero, such a wonderful. I think she got like 4th in the DNC or running for Democratic, party chair. Saying racist over. Imagine if a black woman was on stage running for DNC or Democrat chair of the party, saying, "I will shut down black people. I will shut them up and I will shut them down. They've had too much time at the table. It's done for them." Okay. So back to the word of. How did Democrats destroy the word of? Because they took preposition and made it into an attack of racism. So only black and brown and Asian women now can claim that they're of color. Because women of color. Imagine the 5 different colored women up there. They're all a different color. But what it means subtly is that you're a white woman. See, it's been years and years and years of attack on white men. And I'm sad to say that a lot of white women agree with the attack on white men. Like if white men were born and just created like a devil as soon as they came out, ready to destroy and keep the boot down on somebody's neck, that's not white. I don't agree with that.